Okay, today we're making homemade pizza dough. I have my mixer ready, my KitchenAid mixer, and I have 1 ounce of quick rising yeast in the bowl. Now we're going to add about 3/4 cup of hot water. Okay, so I've added my 3/4 cup of water right to my yeast. I'm going to give that time to activate, but we also have to add sugar. Some people use powdered, regular granulated white sugar. I like to use brown sugar. This is also the time where I will add seasonings to this mix so that it mixes right into the dough and gives it a lot better flavor profile and makes it a little bit more of my own creation, my own recipe. So I have added garlic, salt, onion, and Italian seasoning. Mix it up. Now I'm going to wait until it gets frothy. Once it's gotten frothy, it's ready to start mixing in your flour and kneading the dough. And as you can tell, I have my dough hook attached to my KitchenAid, which is the best way to mix it. And now we're ready to mix in our flour and start kneading our dough ball and getting that ready. Then we will let it sit in this bowl, cover it with a cloth, put it in the fridge and let it rise and poof. Then once that's ready, we'll get the table ready and we'll lay down some flour. We'll stretch it out to the right size. We'll put some cornmeal on the pan, get the sauce and the cheese on it, and get it in the oven. So I have added 2.5 cups of flour. Okay, so I'm going to let it rest in the refrigerator. I am going to cover it with a towel, and once it poofs to the right size, I'm going to take it out and roll it out on some flour on the kitchen table. And then I'm going to put some cornmeal on my pizza pan, sauce and toss, and get it ready with the cheese and put it in the oven. Okay, so I put flour on the table so that I could release the dough, roll it out with the rolling pin. I put cornmeal on my pan because I like that better than the flour so you don't get little clumps of flour on the bottom. And now I'm going to put it on the pan and get it stretched out, put the sauce and cheese on. Now that my dough is stretched out on the pan, I like to flip the pan upside down. I don't like it with the pocket. I flip it upside down. It's easier to cut it and pull it off the pan. Cornmeal is down. I'm going to perforate the dough so no bubbles happen. Got the perfect little tool here for perforating the dough. It came in a pumpkin carving set, but I do use it to perforate my dough. My dough is perforated so I don't create any bubbles. And it's time to get lost in the sauce. Now my sauce is down, it's time to lock it in with cheese all the way around the edge so the sauce doesn't shift or the cheese doesn't shift and mess up the pizza. Okay, my cheese is down, crust is locked in, ready to go in the oven, and I will be doing butter garlic on the crust about 5 minutes before it's done. 350 on for 12 minutes, I'm going to pull it out, butter garlic the crust, and put it in for another 5 minutes. Don't forget to set a time. Now it's time to butter garlic the crust. So I melted down some butter, 15 seconds, and added garlic and used my brush to brush it. And our final product just needs to be cut, served, and enjoyed. Homemade pizza.